Music, expert bartenders, single 20-somethings.
Edible flower.
This bar has everything except alcohol.
You're just saying, let's meet for drinks. But is it really about how much alcohol is in those drinks? I don't think it always has to be.
Welcome to Listen Bar, a once-a-month pop-up in New York's lively Bowery neighborhood. With similar alcohol-free concepts and menus springing up across the country, in Detroit, Chicago, and Atlanta, it's at the forefront of the growing sober curious trend.
We really want to have more spaces and occasions where being dry is something that's encouraged and completely casual.
Drink optional.
Yeah.
Huh. That's a novel concept in this day and age, no?
Totally.
Going out while foregoing a drink is no longer for the strictly sober or the currently pregnant. A survey of Listen Bar's customers reported most were simply having a night off from alcohol, active exercisers, health conscious, and those who have an early meeting in the morning.
Alcohol really does kind of have a monopoly on how we socialize and how we have some of these really valuable times of being loose and being free. But a lot of times it also kind of gets in the way of what we're trying to do.
And that's a rapidly growing demographic. A recent survey said people in their early 20s reportedly drink 20% less than the generation before. Apps like Lucid organized sober events, even dating with fellow non-drinkers. Actress May Kalamaui is one of those choosing wellness over alcohol on most nights out.
I reached a point where I realized the reason I was drinking was just for others, just to not let anyone else feel uncomfortable. So I just didn't care. And it was really liberating to just be like, yeah, I'm not drinking. It's fine. You drink, I'll get you whatever you want, I'm not gonna do it.
Do you think that there is something about the times in which we live that have made a concept like this more popular than it would have been 5, 10 years ago?
So many things, honestly. I mean, social media is huge. I think there's a better ability for people to discover somewhat niche things that they're interested in and connect with people. And I would say also culturally, we're living in a time where everyone really wants to customize their life to what feels right to them.
To be clear though, you're not a teetotaler, right? This isn't designed to replace the traditional bar, is it?
There are 10,000 bars in New York City, and I'm under no impression that those 10,000 bars will go away, nor do I want them to. To me, it's not about being anti-alcohol.
This is about giving people another choice.
Totally.
And the drinks themselves are high on flavor and low on risk for a hangover.
Looks like a traditional cocktail.
Absolutely. Based on the popularity of Listen Bar and similar alcohol-free options like it, more and more people are learning that ditching the alcohol, even temporarily, doesn't mean losing the experience.
We are still those people who have really fun conversations and, start dance parties. And we've kind of been told that we can only be those people when we're drunk. But when you have a space that invites you to kind of bring that out in yourself, you might surprise yourself.